Loki asked me to do this, and so here I am. Now I'm gonna talk about the character Gollum / Smeagol. We've only read The Hobbit and seen the movies and seen the Lord of the Rings movies. We haven't read any other books that Tolkien wrote, so it will be only based on what we know. If there is other books in which Gollum is mentioned, we don't know it yet, so we can't speak about that. So, yeah, let's just get into it, I guess. I will obviously be talking about spoilers, so if you haven't seen The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings or read the books, here's spoiler warning, I guess. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Smeagol, Gollum was originally named Smeagol, and Smeagol used to be a hobbit until he found the One Ring, which then deformed him into the creature monster-like thing that most people think of when they think of Smeagol. The ring, alongside changing his body, also changed his mind. Now, I believe that we read somewhere that it was based on the idea, but that it isn't the idea explicitly. Haven't been able to find that yet, but distinctly remember reading that. The sites that we saw discussing it did say it's like dissociative identity disorder, but not that dissociative identity disorder. And in the books or in the movies, it's never said, obviously, that it is that. Most people probably don't even think of it when they think of Smeagol and Gollum, but yeah, it is definitely plurality in a way. But not DID or OCD, definitely not. Because their plurality comes from the ring and not anything else. So, yeah. Let's see, So, Smeagol had the ring for like 400 or 500 years. At least 400 years. I don't know how old he was when he got the ring, but he ended up being like 539. So, at least for 400 years. Because a Hobbit normally comes like 100 something, I think. So, yeah, at least 400 years he had the ring. And he was driven out by his family because of how he was with the ring. And because of the loneliness, he started talking to himself and somehow also got another personality. I don't know exactly how it works because of the ring, I just know it's because of the ring. So, Smeagol is one personality, Gollum is the other one. Gollum was also named after the sound they make when, they cough or something like that. But yeah, so Smeagol doesn't like the ring. Smeagol is the sweet, nice one. I think Sam also calls him something sweet, and then like Gollum he calls like stinky or something like that. Sam clearly makes a separation between the two as like two nicknames for each side. But yeah, Smeagol is a nice, sweet. Smeagol wants to help Frodo. Smeagol is the one that remembers the warmth from home. How life was before the ring. That's what Smeagol remembers. But Gollum, on the other hand, is always described as the evil one. Glad it's not connected to the idea, because if it was, it would be another one that really stigmatizes it. But yeah, Gollum is the one that is really obsessed with the ring. He really, really wants the ring. He needs the ring. This is also the one, well, I think they both call the ring precious, but Gollum does it more, pretty sure. It's been a while, so I don't remember all the details. But yeah, Gollum is the one who tries to work against Frodo, is the one that makes sure that Sam has to go away because Frodo doesn't trust Sam anymore. So one that wants to get Frodo killed. And he is the one who ends up grabbing the ring from Frodo in the end, and thereby killing himself and Frodo. And the ring, not Frodo. He just bites off Frodo's finger. But yeah, he's the one who ends up destroying the ring because he needed the ring so much that he literally jumped into the lava to get it. I don't know, the ring does weird things to you, apparently. But yeah, so they're quite different, and it's not just their behavior that signifies that. There are literally moments where you can see them talk to each other. Smeagol also refers to himself, I guess, in plural. Smeagol uses we, us pronouns quite a lot. In The Hobbit, you can also see the distinguish when he's doing riddles with Bilbo. He really likes playing it. He really likes doing the riddles, but Gollum doesn't care. Gollum just wants to eat Bilbo and get the ring. So yeah, Bilbo at some point says, okay, well then why don't we just play and without him? I don't remember the exact words, but that's what it came down to. And Smeagol's like, yeah, we two will just play. And then Gollum just stays out of it, like Smeagol really wants that. But then the moment Smeagol realizes that the ring is gone and that Bilbo probably has it, Gollum goes after Bilbo again immediately. I'm like so sad Smeagol's gone. And then in Lord of the Rings, you also have a moment where Smeagol talks to Gollum and is like, no, we don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore because Frodo's good to me and I'm no longer alone. People care for me again. Just go away. I don't want you anymore. And then Gollum seems to be away for a little bit. And later he comes back and convinces Smeagol that that Frodo doesn't care for him. And you also have like exchanges either after that or before that or during when Smeagol tells Gollum to go away that they should kill Frodo and just get the ring back. And then Smeagol's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to kill Frodo. He's been good to me. He's a good master. I don't want him dead. And then Smeagol convinces him to lure Frodo into like that spider's nest. But yeah, there are multiple occasions where they talk to each other. It's clear that they're distinct. So yeah, that is quite well done. If you look at it through a lens of, oh, they're plural, it's pretty obvious that they're plural. If you just don't bat an eye to it, yeah, then quite a lot of people will probably think that Smeagol is just, yeah, I don't know, when you use a word, but like it's an ableist slur, so that's not a good word to use, but I can't think of another word that absurd, I think. I guess that's a good word. We're really working on like stopping ableist slurs, stop the use of ableist slurs. But first time we just invent an alternative to describe what we exactly mean, just because the ableism is so rooted into our vocabulary. But yeah, you'll just look at Gollum and be like, what is up with this guy? He's just so absurd. Like, what is up with him? So yeah, you don't immediately think of, oh, he's plural, but like most people probably don't think of, look at characters and be like, oh, they're plural. Probably not. But yeah, it's pretty obvious, if you know about plurality. It's pretty obvious that Gollum and Smeagol are plural. But because you can also read them as not plural, if you don't know about plurality, I don't think it adds stigma to plurality as a whole. Obviously you still have the evil altar and the good altar, which is that stigma, but it's not like they're really a villain. They're not a hero, but they're not a villain. I guess anti-villain, anti-hero. I'm not sure what exactly the right term is here, but like they do help, and it's not like they were ever really the villain. They were a small, minor sort of antagonist, but in the end, they are the one that destroyed the One Ring. So yeah, their role is a little complex, and yes, if they added the label, the idea to Gollum Smeagol, if they outright stated that in the movies or anything like that, and people see that, look at them and think, oh, that's what the idea is, yes, it will add to the stigma. But if you don't look at like them as one equal altar and one good altar, if you just take that little bit out, it's a good portrayal of plurality with the talking to each other and internal conflict and them being separate and wanting different things. It's just a shame that when it has to be evil, but like it makes sense when you think that, Gollum was born out of the One Ring and the desire to have that One Ring. It makes sense. At least to us. We think it's a pretty okay portrayal of the plurality. But honestly, if you think it's differently, feel free to do so. We just never see anyone, when they talk about plurality in media, talk about Gollum and Smeagol, even though it's a pretty popular media where you're from. So we just figured we would make this video, because yeah, maybe you agree with us that it's an okay portrayal, maybe you don't. Feel free to let us know. But yeah, I think that's everything that I want to cover. They also, like, Smeagol listens to the name Smeagol, and Gollum only listens to the name Gollum. It's pretty clear. Like, if you say Smeagol, Smeagol will answer, and if you say Gollum, Gollum will answer. That's also pretty cool. But yeah, that's it, I think. If you have any questions or whatever, leave them down below in the comments. If you want to follow us on social media, our Twitter and Instagram are in the description. We're more active on Twitter than we are on Instagram. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of our videos, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video. We upload every Wednesday, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!